So it is time to start talking about not only new foldable phones coming out, obviously because it's 2022. We're going to see different foldable phones outside of Microsoft, as Microsoft is just focusing on software. Well, it looks like we are getting something else, and this is actually going to be quite interesting. So it's a software that a lot of people thought disappeared and was never going to exist. And this is a software that is made by Oneplus, and it's called Oxygen OS 13. So what is Oxygen OS 13? Well, this software is alluding to a possible foldable cell phone from OnePlus. The reason why is because this was not supposed to exist in any stretch of imagination. It is now being created. It works alongside with Android 12L, takes all the resources from Android 12L and improves upon it for large foldable phones. Why is OnePlus creating this software? Well, because they're getting into the market. So they're getting into the market, and what they're doing, releasing a software alongside this. Now, Oxygen OS 13 is not supposed to come out until later this year. They said in fall. So once fall rolls around, we're going to see Android 12L and we're going to see Oxygen OS 13. What does this mean for the foldable phone community / competitors / is this a now competitor to the Z Fold 3? Well, first off, this improves everything. I always say the more technology out there, the better we get, as consumers, as, these people who love to buy these phones and love this niche market, right? Because the better software, the more these phones work and the better they work. Now, of course, Microsoft is taking this year off from giving us a Surface Duo 3 because they want to work on software. Well, the more companies come out like OnePlus and they come out with these Oxygen OS 13, adds so much more to the whole entire community as a whole, and this is why it's so exciting. Now, what will OnePlus foldable phone look like? I'm gonna guess and take just a brief, guess here. It's probably gonna look like a copy and paste of many other foldable cell phones we have seen out on the market. A lot of Chinese companies that are releasing them in China, they're kind of just a copy and paste. I think Oppo's, honestly, in my opinion, did the best. They really took the idea and they revolutionized it and made it new. But a lot of other companies are just going to kind of copy and paste what Samsung has made and kind of go on from there. But that is not the real big issue here. The real big issue has always been software. And now that we have Oxygen OS 13, will this be a perfect software? We don't know. We have no idea. But what we did see from Android 13 was Android 13 on the Google Pixel actually had two different layouts. It had a layout for a Lego layout and a large screen foldable tablet layout. So again, like I said, guys, this is like moving forward beyond just seeing a brand new phone, because yes, I've talked about many times on this channel, different patents, different phones that are coming out, a lot of cool things. And trust me, I love going ahead and taking a look at different prototypes and be like, this is a new foldable phone from OnePlus, new foldable phone from Huawei, from Oppo's, from Samsung, from Microsoft, from Google, you name it, pretty much. It's always fun to look at. And a lot of these are crazy foldable phones. But what we don't want you to look at too much is usually software. And this is actually what's really freaking dope. So if we go ahead and look at this, so this is, of course, it sounds like they're working on a new phone because of course, Oxygen OS 13. And let me go ahead and just real fast before we get into this. This is posted by Android Central. Alex Adobe posted this one, and the other one is Samsung Mobile, and it's been posted by Cigar. So shout out to them for going and posting these. But pretty much the whole point of this article is just talking about that this Oxygen OS 13 was not supposed to be a thing. And now it's releasing with Android 13 later this year in the fall. So it's one of those things where, we're going to see foldable phones truly, I think by 2023. I think the mark I made it in the one video I talked about, there was a projection for foldable phones, and it said by 2025, they are going to reach $26 billion industry for foldable phones. That is a huge market when you look at the fact that only a couple years ago, foldable phones was a fad. It was a joke. It was like, oh yeah, you have a foldable phone. What's the point of this? We're now to a point where Samsung is projecting 10 million units of the Z Fold, Z Flip 4, $26 billion industry by 2025, and now you have a complete new OS. We've talked about many times how, Android 12L was the savior for not only foldable phones, especially obviously these foldable phones in my hand right here, the Duo 1 and 2, and how, Android 13 with, of course, the features of now having features to be able to support foldable phones, and now this. So it's amazing. It truly is amazing, and I'm saying moving forward, I mean, we're going to see even more companies come forward, and this is what's so beautiful is, a lot of companies, you can create these products. A lot of companies can create a foldable phone, but that's just one step, okay? The one step is foldable phone that works, functions correctly. That's number one. Number two is adding the features, and number three is adding an OS that brings it all together and makes it work. And I think once Android 12L comes out, I do project a lot of different companies to throw their hat in the ring, Apple right now is taking a step back and waiting to see how everything goes. What's going to happen? Is this going to be a smart idea or a bad idea? And what's going to really, come up of all this, traction with Android 12L? If we got 13 and Oxygen 13 giving us even more, literally more oxygen here, to give Android with these foldable phones, we're going to see even more companies throw their hat in the ring. And will we see international phones? Will we see international foldable phones? My guess would be no, not yet. We might see a company or two throw that idea out there and try to. Oppos right now, at this moment in time, Oppos is working on the Find and 5G 2. And based on what I have heard and I've seen, that could go international. If that goes international, they have around 5 million people who are interested in the Find and 5G, keep in mind, interested, not actually, pen to paper. There's a big difference there. I can say I'm interested in a Surface Duo 1. Doesn't mean 100% I'm going to buy a Surface Duo 1. It means I'm interested in it, right? So there's a lot of people interested in the Find and 5G. So with the Find and 5G 2, they're going to even increase that phone, make it better. Will there be enough buzz for people to go ahead and go out there, or for them to do internationally? I'm going to say at this moment in time, no. I would love to see them go international, but it really comes down to a second or a third generation of the Find and 5G. They got to get the, market recognition out there. Everyone has to see it. And yes, a lot of people love the Find and 5G, don't get me wrong, but it's not widely spread. So because of that, it's going to be a tough negotiation/market to get into. And I will say, let's say, for example, Oppos at the end of this year, right? At the end of this year, they released the Find and 5G 2. You're releasing that alongside some other cell phones like the Z Fold 4, like the Z Flip 4, like the Google Pixel Notepad. It's going to be difficult to really get it in the market with that phone. Now, to be honest, it might, I might retract my statement right there. I might pull back my statement. The only reason why I say I might pull it back is because then I'm thinking about next year, we have the Z Fold 5, we have the Surface Duo 3, and we're going to have the Apple's foldable cell phone. And now with these softwares, we might even see more foldable cell phones next year. So we'll see. I mean, again, like I said, Oppos, they're obviously trying their best to get the hat in the ring here, and they're trying to make a name for themselves. I think they truly did, but I think they, maybe internationally, maybe not. But at this moment in time, this is a bright future for this industry. There's a bright future for this niche, and it is literally not becoming a niche anymore. It is now becoming a widespread flagship devices, and it's going to be beautiful. And I cannot wait, because you guys already know I love foldable phones. I have every foldable phone pretty much. I review it on the channel. I talk about it all the time on the channel. We don't talk about it so much because I love these phones. My true passion is talking about these phones. I love to see the industry change. I love to see, technology grow and get better and better and better. And, as time goes on, I can't wait to look back at my channel in like 3 years, 4 years from now and be like, oh my God, can you imagine when it was just a Duo 1 with glitches and bugs, and now we're in a Duo 17, whatever the case, right? Guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. Tell me your thoughts and opinions, so I definitely want to hear it. I will definitely say moving forward, this is going to be a point. We're going to get to a point now, and this is the last one I want to leave you guys off on. We're getting to a point now where these are flagship phones. For the longest time, we have said these aren't flagships, right? These are devices that are for productivity and different, aspects to them that aren't flagship phones. These are their own separate entity. We're getting to a point where these are going to be flagship phones. And moving forward in the future, these might be the only phones available. we'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.